Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys my LED project for my 2007 ZX6R. I will be actually selling these kits for very cheap for you guys that own a 2007 or 2008 ZX6R, but don't feel like taking all your fairings off, but want to have a nice clean set of LEDs. Okay guys, so my idea is very simple. I've never seen it done that way before in any YouTube videos or any tutorials I've seen. Many people, what they do is they run each LED to the switch separately. What I actually did was make it one big giant string, but that was my actually original idea. But then I cut it down to 3 strings for installation purposes, and this is the longest string, but the easiest to install, I think. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LED panels, whatever you call them, pieces, I guess, of at least 3 LEDs or more. These actually have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 LEDs in all of these. And this is for the back of the bike, actually in the tail, which I've never seen done before on a 2007 or a 2008 ZX6R. And then you got the main fairings and the lower fairings, left and right side, and this one has actually 3 because this piece will go underneath the bike to light up the street. I'm doing mine in blue. I have the silver special edition, but my wheels are actually going to get powder coated tomorrow in the candy blue. So by the time I finish this video, you guys might actually see them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 videos or 1. Alright, so next I'm going to get to the installation part, and that way you guys can see how easy it is to install. Everything is perfectly measured, so there's no slack, no extra wire hanging around, and the bike will look nice and clean, and the LEDs will be invisible pretty much till you turn them on. Then they'll be very, very visible and eye-catching. So let's get to installation. Alright guys, before we get to installation, I want to show you guys quickly how the LEDs are laid out in the mid fairings and the lower fairings, because this way it's going to be easier for you guys to visualize once the fairings are on your bike where they're actually going. So what you're going to do is you're just going to place the LEDs here. Obviously the fairings are going to be on the bike, but it's still very easy. One goes here and one goes here, and there's enough wire slack, and you might have to fish around with the wires, but it is very, very easy. Alright guys, really quick, we're going to get to installation on the back of the bike. First I want to show you guys the layout of the LEDs. For the back of the bike, we're going to have one strip right there underneath the tail, one strip behind the frame, and one strip underneath the frame, kind of like right there, to give it a nice glow. The only fairing you gotta take off is the tail fairing, as you guys can see, because that's the only way to install these. It's very easy. It's just 4 bolts here and 2 more right there on each side. And it'll pop right off. If you guys need help with that, I can make another video for that. Take off the seats, the side trims, and the one thing that after testing this, I noticed that it comes out a lot better when you take and remove these rubber trims. You don't have to. You could still put the LEDs just like that, but I like it a lot more without the rubber seals, and I don't really know what the purpose of them is, and I don't run the bike in the rain, so I really don't care. I actually removed them, so that is up to you. Alright, let's get to the installation. Okay, so we get the back strip key thing is to clean the placement of the LEDs, the area with alcohol prep pad, which I've already done. So just gonna take the strip and lay it back, and we just take off the backing. Like I said, these are non-removable, and I don't think you will ever need to remove them. And just be careful. This is my first time actually doing this permanently. I used tape before. That's what I advise you guys to do. Just use some tape and see how you like the placement and the angle, because you can actually put them on a little angle. Let me just focus here for a second. It's coming out pretty good. Very simple. There it is. And that's it. That's one end. Back. I'm actually gonna move these a little bit. It's pretty straight, I hope. You just take it and just fish it through. I'll zoom in later on once I do this. I'll zoom in and show you guys which way I fish these lights. All the wires are perfect length, so there's not going to be any extra wires, and there's going to be enough slack in them. So, and I have a bunch of wires here that you guys won't have probably. That's why it seems complicated what I'm doing right now, but it's really not. And then you're just going to send these down through the side. Very easy. Okay guys, really quick, now that you have the wires down, you see there's quite a lot of slack, but not too much to bundle to bunch the wires up in your battery area. So you can see the LED that's attached to the top, just like that, of the wire coming from the tail fairing, and it has the extra LED right there. So this LED attached straight to there is the LED that's gonna go in the back here. Just gonna fish them through, and so this LED is gonna go like that, and then this LED, that's extra one, is just gonna go right here. It's not actually on the frame. What I did, there's actually a little area like a hose or padding over there that I stick them on, so that way you can't even see them. And then this wire, it doesn't have any connectors on it yet, but I just ordered them. So your kit's actually gonna have connectors, so that way you just connect the LEDs from this panel. That's not here right now, but I'll put it on in 2 seconds. And you just plug them in, and that will be it for that. So I'm gonna attach these now. Remove the backing. And on these I actually might use some extra clear tape, just like a regular tape, just to give an extra hold, because it's a very small LED and the wires do kind of pull on it, so you want to make sure it stays there. But I'm gonna actually give it a try for a couple of days without anything and see how it holds up. Alright, so fish through, and just be careful with your chain so the wire is out of the chain. And just kind of try to get it vertical, and there it goes. And now this one is the same. Just make sure you clean all your areas, which I already did because I tested these already. And just like that. Actually, I might put it more. Alright guys, sorry but I couldn't get my camera died, kept dying. I already fished the wires through. Obviously my fairings were off, so I actually didn't do it externally. I actually had them on. The LEDs, I had them on the fairings, then I attached the fairings. But yeah, there's a LED right there. It's on this side right there. I gotta hide this wire with some tape. Right there, and then the wire goes over here, and there's a strip underneath, and then this will be a connector in the kit. I just ordered the connectors yesterday, so they'll be here a couple days later. And then that's it. And same thing on the other side. And I'm gonna hook the lights up right now to the battery really quick temporarily, and then I'll show you guys how to hook them up with the switch. Alright guys, here is the bike all lit up temporarily. The turn signals are not hooked up yet. Basic kit is not gonna come with the turn signals because that requires modification. But here's the main hole, very nice and bright. The lower fairing, the LEDs right there. This LED is obviously on this side. I don't know if you can see on camera, but you can actually see the reflection of the LED right there. That only means I polished my bike quite well. Then you got the LED right here underneath, and then behind the frame right there in the back, and then same thing on this side. And then on the left lower fairing you have this attached. It's actually on the lower, on the left part of the fairing. And then the tail light, the tail. See what that looks like. It's pretty cool when the fairing goes on it. And I think I'll put one more light once I put my license plate back on in the back to light up the back tire. But that's it, and the camera doesn't do any justice, but I'll shoot more video once I'm done with the complete reconstruction of my bike.